I'm joined now by Mass School of Law professor Michael Coyne. And Michael, Rusty Hardin, Roger's attorney, declaring justice won out. Did it in your opinion?
Well, I think we have to remember that not guilty doesn't mean innocent. In our justice system, the onus is on the government to prove their charges beyond a reasonable doubt. And in this case, with bad science and bad witnesses, the government just couldn't meet their burden.
What was the tipping point in this case, in your opinion? What sort of led it down Clemens' path here and allowed him to become a free man?
I think the two witnesses ended up being very destructive for the government. When Andy Pettitte backed off his earlier statements and said it was only 50-50, his recall of Roger's use of admitting to him that he used the steroids, and then McNamee was just shredded, both on the stand and cross-examination, as well as when they put his ex-wife up there to vilify him even further, like most people's ex-wives wouldn't speak badly of them to begin with.
In McNamee's case, it seemed like they were poking at his personality, saying you don't have to like this guy, the prosecution, you don't have to like this guy, but you have to believe what he's saying, and yet they could never seem to convince the jury that that was the case, that McNamee was a believable sort.
Yeah, there's an old adage that trial lawyers sometimes use. When you're going to try the devil, you've got to go to hell to get the witnesses. I don't think Roger, in this jury's eyes, or in most people's eyes, was the devil. But I do think they were able to strike enough strikes against McNamee that most people had trouble finding his testimony believable beyond a reasonable doubt.